Hi, this is Cedric, and today I'm going to talk to you about some basic color management in Nuke. First thing I will do is load a file. As you know, I like gradients, so let's pick one. Something new in Nuke V8 is this waveform monitor in here. That's something that is actually quite interesting to analyze the signal we process. And as you can see, since my gradient is a DPX file, DPX by default is supposed, if we go into the color space parameter in the read node, by default, Nuke sets it as a Cineon file. DPX expected to be Cineon. Cineon is a format that is log, in a sense that it matches the print density of a negative, but in this particular case, this file has been generated with a video application, and it's supposed to be sRGB, and then you see that have this straight line. So that's something quite important, because actually if you want Nuke to work correctly, you need to have all the processing to be done with a proper linear signal. Not that you will play only with gradients, but that you need to make sure that all of your input signals are interpreted correctly inside the engine. So that's why you actually have this color space node. We'll go further in another episode about color spaces for the color management. Now we'll just talk about the input color space. So what we have with this waveform monitor is actually a nice way to see what this color space setting does to our picture. So if I set it to linear, there is no correction that is applied. So that's the setting you will have, for example, if you get EXOF footage coming from a render engine. Though you need to be careful, because it's technically possible to have a gamma encoded signal in EXOF, but in most cases you will have a real linear type of signal. You also have Cineon, as we've already seen, gamma compensation, so you can see gamma 2.2 and Rec 709 different curves, so that's also something that is quite interesting, also different with sRGB, because you have different electronic transfer function for those signals, so there are different compensation for them. And then you have different types of logs. As you can see, it's pretty significant, the difference between all of them, so that's why it's really important to, especially if you comp footage that comes from digital cameras, and this footage has been transcoded to something else with an external application by a lab, for example, or by one of your colleagues, you need to make sure how it's been transcoded and what kind of log curve it uses, because it can be significantly different. So then we have S-logs for the Sony S-log1. So we have quite a lot of different things, and as you can expect, they can have a pretty significant impact over the way you comp. So this is a very first and simple introduction to color management in Nuke. We'll have further episodes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.